let's talk about it real quick. Well, the $30 million fight that Jake Paul is trying to fund between Kanye West and Pete Davidson occur? This is the main thing that's being talked about that everyone's looking into. Will it be an issue? Will it be something that comes to fruition? Yo, I can't stand, like there's mad spots, but people gotta be near me. That's incredible. Anyways, will this fight happen? This would be a legendary move. First off, let's give reference to the fact Jake Paul has changed boxing. I'm not saying because of his skill, because of this. I'm saying because he's the first YouTuber, honestly. And no one could try and take this from him. I've seen other people arguing it. It's crazy. None of you have ever interacted with celebs to get them in the ring like Jake Paul is doing now. That is a lie. None of you have. He's doing the most getting celebs in the ring. And if that's the case, what other celebrity undercards could he have? Because there's a lot of people on here that are having issue I've seen. And as a recent, this is very interesting because as we know, celebrities don't usually interact to the point where they get involved, let's say, in another sport to entertain, not only that, to settle their differences. I think that he made a staple change by promoting his fight versus the other guys that he's fought because they have celebrity status to get their fights going. And that's a major, let's say, milestone as far as the celebrity world goes. Because a lot of these guys don't like fighting. They don't like being introduced to new situations like this because they're like, I can't fight. I'm too important. And did Kanye expose what was going on in the Kim Kardashian household? He said a lot of different things that were happening. He brought up a lot of different topics that no one was ever talking about when it came to speaking about the Kardashian family. He literally is referring to the fact that black magic and witchery could possibly be an instance of a rich family behind success. And it's like he's referencing the fact they're devout of God. When he was mentioning that godless angle, it really does open your eyes to say, is godlessness a major part of stardom when it comes to looking in celebrities and celebrity status? This is now a valid question on the table that can't be argued. We see a lot of people that are celebrities blowing up that are well known in many different places. Is godlessness a part of success for them? I'm not saying for everybody, for them. And if that is true, what scenario does that place in our faces? What situation does it bring up for us to look at? This is very serious, and I want everybody to take it serious. Yo, I'm really trying to look because we seen him do Jesus is Lord, or his whole album that he did, which, all right, in his own right, he did what he felt he needed to do. But now on the question is godlessness a part of being a celebrity? Because does that mean, honestly, if that's the case, then I could never be a celebrity. Do you have to deny God in order to be a celebrity? Do you have to deny God in order to get recognized in this world for what you've done, your feats, to in order to hold a Grammy, in order to hold whatever type of award they be handing out to each other? Because we heard so much about rituals and people and what they're doing. Does that mean that I have to deny? And what's even crazier, I'm gonna tell y'all the scary part for me. What's scary for me is someone, I'm not gonna, because I don't really know who. When I first started my series of talking about X, someone came with an offer, and the offer was like, yo, basically, what amount of money do you want to do this and that? And they weren't real descriptive. They asked me to name my number. Give me your number. Like, not my phone number, but give me the number of money that I wanted. And I'm like, for what? I'm like trying to figure out what they're talking about. And I denied it. I said, no, I'm not giving a number for nothing, man. That's not happening. And when I did that, the person mysteriously, over time, they kept watching, kept trying to infer. They erased everything they sent me, and then they disappeared off the face of the earth. Never heard from, never seen again. And after I did that, that's when I started thinking to myself, is what people saying real? And if I didn't experience that, I would never ask myself that. I would say, oh, that's just a conspiracy. But I experienced it myself and erased everything overnight when they saw what, you know what? Because what I did is I made a video after they did that, okay? And in my video, I told the public, I will never deny God. If there's one thing I'm doing, it's not turning my back on God. I made a video explicitly conversating about that topic. And once I went back, no conversation, no nothing. The person deleted that account. Everything was gone, like they never existed. But it was only after I outrightly denied that I would ever go against God for what's on earth. And I would not name a number. Then other contact happened that I will not talk about it, because literally these type of conversations got my whole Twitter knocked down. Fake reports, all type of stuff. That's why I don't rock with Twitter. Twitter is trash, yo. They go with whoever's more powerful. If they make a report, they don't go with logic. So I don't like Twitter like that. And the person started making fake reports on me, fake report after fake report after fake report. So when Ye's talking about black magic and all type of stuff and how witches and stuff, I believe it because I know it exists. Not only that, I went through personal experiences where I can dub someone may be a witch. Even in the scenario talking about the X situation, I asked, were there witches around X? I could see witches around him. God's so good. There was a story that came out. Once I even talked about it, saying that, and they allege that there was a young man saying he was going after Cleo because she was doing some type of witch or black magic on him, and he got arrested on her lawn. Y'all remember that? That story came out shortly after I started looking into it. That's how I know a lot of these people, you guys are risking it all. Risking it all just to live how long? You don't even know how long you're going to live on this earth. But you're risking it all, including your soul, just to get recognized. That's how I know where some people are going. That's how I know. Listen, there has to be a hell. There has to be. The way some people are moving, there has to be a place you go. There's no way I could do some of that stuff and get to live comfortable. That's not possible. That's not possible. I know people that live their life to help people. I know people that live their life to do well for people. I can't even say that they're going to a good place because of that. Because on the backside, they could do the worst. But one thing I do know is people who devote their life to evil, devote their life to doing magic, to cursing people. There has to be a hell for you. There has to be. Because there's no way that God is going to reward you for evil. And if that's the case, it's not the God we're thinking of. It can't be. That I just can't imagine that. I just had to say that because I was thinking about it when he said what he said. And everybody wants to chat about Kanye. Nobody wants to put emphasis on the fact he was talking about godless. They don't want to talk about that. Because most times, your favorite YouTubers don't believe in God. They don't believe in him. So they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about the silly stuff, about this story. But they don't want to talk about the fact he mentioned, the fact that they're godless, and hinting at the fact that they may be working with dark stuff. Like maybe introducing other factors to their successful life. Like this guy's hinting at so much. And no one wants to talk about that angle. They want to chat up about it. And that's why I want to talk about Pete too. But Pete only goes so far. When are we going to talk about the fact he said the godless part? Oh, it don't matter. I don't believe in God either, right? Some of your favorite YouTubers. Like, come on. You're not going to mention it? It's part of the story. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about them? Talk about it. What are they doing? So it's okay if, let's say, allegedly, if Kim doesn't believe in God, doesn't believe in a higher power, but wants to entertain some of the spirits that Kanye's hitting at, that's okay? That's acceptable. Oh, the story's all about Kanye's crazy. Yet she's screaming Kanye's crazy. The crazy one, and I'm saying this in the best way I can, if you are doing the things he's saying, if you are working with the powers he's talking about, you're the crazy one because you think that's going to get you something in life. You're playing with spirits. You're the crazy one. Now, why God allows you to survive? Because the truth is, it tells you in the Bible that he's letting you live. When you're doing these things, he's allowing you to live. Regardless. He could say, tomorrow you're done. No, I'm done with that. You played with too many spirits, you're gone. He could do that at any time. He's allowing you to live. Why? I don't know. If he condemns it, I don't know why he's allowing you to keep doing it. I don't get it. But I'm going to say this. Everybody at some point in time has the answer for what they've done. At some point in time. Even if you laugh it up on this world and live the best life, you got to answer for it sometime. There comes a time. And when that time comes, I pray you change and you made, let's say, better of your life. Because I can't see how someone like you who does these things gets the riches of the earth for the evil you've done. I haven't even gone into a series to talk about the evil that is talked about they do behind the scenes. Whether it's magic, whether it's spirits, that stuff goes so deep and it's wild because they're going to deny every bit of it, deny having any parts to do with it, yet still participate in it. They don't ever examine life like maybe I should not do this. They're going to keep doing it because they stay rich. The money ends somewhere. In the evil, it tells you in the book of James, the evil does not overpower the good God has given to us. It cannot. He will allow you to do it. He keeps giving you a chance. Every day is another chance he gives to you. But it eventually comes where God says, that is unacceptable. It's over. In that time, we could be allegedly heading towards that time as we're looking to what it says in scripture and everything happening. He's going to get tired of this evil you're doing. And to some of you, it comes earlier. When you see your favorite rapper and stuff get taken out, God rest their soul. There were chances before that where God was addressing their lifestyle. And that's when he decides no more. And he acts on it. So this is very important to look at. So Kanye, I get what you're saying, but it's best to pray for them. If you really believe what you say you do, pray for them. Pray for them, man. Now with Pete, you may have to fight that because I don't understand myself. But I wish you the best. I wish you the best, my guy.